beautiful afternoon. Today is Sunday, the 25th day of May 2025. Welcome to News Hour on TV Sapiencia. My name is Somto Okafo. Thank you for joining. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has released the results of its receipt examination conducted for candidates affected by the technical error during the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. In a statement released on this Sunday morning by its public communications advisor, Fabian Benjamin, the board announced the results, revealing that out of the 336,845 candidates were scheduled for the examination, 21,082 candidates were absent. No explanation was provided for the high number of absentees. JAMB also revealed that there were no high scorers in the cancelled results of its UTME in the 5 states of the Southeast and Lagos State affected by the technical glitches. The board explained in a statement on Sunday that only a handful scored up to 217 in the affected sessions, while 99% scored below 200 marks. Recall that the results of the 2025 UTME were originally released on 9th May. It was reported that on May 14, JAMB Registrar Professor Ishak Oloyede reviewed that the results of 379,997 candidates across 157 centers in the Lagos and Southeast zones were compromised due to a technical glitch. During the press conference, the registrar burst into tears as he apologized for the error and confirmed that affected candidates would be required to retake the examination. He attributed the issue to faulty server updates, which prevented the proper upload of candidate responses during the first 3 days of the examination. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, in the 2023 election, Mr. Peter Obi, has told his supporters that he would contest the next presidential election on the party's platform, despite his relationship with the promoters of a coalition of opposition political parties who are seeking to challenge the All Progressives Congress, APC, in the 2027 general election. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Obi, former Kaduna State Governor Nasiri El-Rufai and others had on March 20 in Abuja announced the formation of a coalition to challenge President Bola Tinubu in the 2027 election. However, with Atiku's People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Obi's Labour Party mired in internal political crisis, the prospects of unity in the opposition have remained uncertain. Speaking to a group of young supporters in a 7-minute 16-second video, which was circulated on Saturday on the LP's WhatsApp platform, Obi accused the APC-led government of being behind the crisis in the two main opposition parties, PDP and the LP. When contacted, Obi's spokesman, Dr. Tanko Yunuswa, and the National Publicity Secretary of LP, Obiora Ifo, confirmed the authenticity of the video. President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of 22 individuals as chief executives, chairmen of various federal agencies and commissions, marking another significant step in the administration's commitment to revitalizing public institutions and deepening governance reforms. The appointments were made yesterday evening via a list posted by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, via his verified X handle. The appointees include former Senate President Senator Ken Nnamani, former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Pius Anyim, former Katsina State Governor Ibrahim Shehu Shema, former Edo State Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu, and former Vice President of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, Comrade Isha Aremu. The federal government has begun collaboration with the Delta State government and the West African Examination Council, WAEC, to investigate night examinations at one Unity Model School, Asaba Delta State. A video had emerged on social media showing students of the school being made to write one of their WAEC papers at night using torchlights. Reactions have been trailing the incident, which videos had gone viral, attracting attention in many quarters. Reacting in a statement on Saturday night, the federal government expressed concern, reaffirming its commitment to conducive examination environment. The Federal Ministry of Education, in the statement, through its Director of Press and Public Relations, Folashade Bariowo, said that the incident depicted in the video is totally unacceptable and every effort will be made to combat it. Social media giant Facebook has begun deleting old live videos from its platform following a policy change announced earlier in the year by its parent company, Meta. The new rule, which took effect on February 19, 2025, limits how long live broadcasts can remain on Facebook. Under the updated system, live videos will now be automatically removed 30 days after they are posted. In addition to new videos, the company had also started removing older live broadcasts that were previously stored without a time limit. According to Meta, the deletion process is happening in phases, with affected users being notified through emails and in-app alerts. Once notified, users have 90 days to download or transfer their videos before they are permanently deleted. Previously, users could keep their live broadcasts indefinitely, but with this update, even older archived live videos are now being removed in batches. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) has announced a scheduled maintenance shutdown of the Port Harcourt Refining Company (PHRC) set to begin on May 24, 2025. In a statement released on Saturday by the Chief Corporate Communications Officer, Femi Soneye, the NNPC said the shutdown is part of a planned maintenance and sustainability assessment aimed at ensuring optimal performance of the facility. The company added that further updates will be provided regularly through official channels, including its website, media platforms, and public statements. The Osun State Governor, Ademola Adeleke, has approved the immediate relaxation of the curfew imposed on the conflict-prone communities of Ifon, Ilobu, and Eri-Osun. The decision follows a noticeable return to peace in the area and is aimed at allowing residents to celebrate the upcoming Eid-el-Kabir festival without restrictions. This was announced in a statement released on Saturday by the Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, Kolapo Alimi. According to the new directive, the curfew will now run from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. starting from today, Sunday, May 25, 2025, replacing the previous 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. restriction. He warned that any community leader whose subjects are found disrupting the peace will be held accountable under the law. Recall that the curfew was imposed following violent clashes over land disputes in March, which led to the loss of lives and property damages. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Development has issued a statement clarifying that it has not begun any sale process for the 753-unit housing estate linked to former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN Godwin Emefiele, which is recently took custody from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The ministry made the announcement following reports that the scammers have been attempting to defraud Nigerians by claiming they have access to housing ministries and requesting 500,000 naira for non-existent expression of interest forms. In a statement signed by the ministry's Director of Press and Public Relations, Bamadase Haibu, the ministry stressed that it is still in the early stages of managing the estate. The ministry reassured the public that it will provide clear announcement and outline a sales strategy only after this assessment and preparations are complete, following directives from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State has announced a full scholarship for all female indigenes of the state who scored 250 and above in the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination conducted by the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB. Zulum made the scholarship announcement on Saturday in Maiduguri. He spoke during the inauguration of the new executive members of the Association of Professional Women Engineers, of Nigeria, APON, Maiduguri chapter, and a scholarship program facilitated by his wife, Dr. Habiba Babagana Zulum. The governor said the initiative was aimed at promoting girl-child education and encouraging female students. He said it was to encourage them to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering and mathematics, as well as technical and vocational education. Lastly, 2 persons have been hospitalized after a training aircraft operated by the Aviation Training School crash-landed at the Ilorin Airport, the Kwara State capital, on Friday evening. The Director of Public Affairs of the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, Mrs. Bimbo Oladeji, said this in a statement issued on Saturday and made available to journalists in Ilorin. Meanwhile, the state government has expressed profound relief that the accident was not fatal. Oladeji said the affected victims, who were the 2 occupants of the Diamond training aircraft, have been hospitalized, adding that the NSIB has begun an investigation into the incident. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was the news hour on TV Sapiencia. On behalf of the editorial and technical crew, my name is Somto Okafo. Good afternoon once again, and thank you for choosing TV Sapiencia. Have a wonderful Sunday.